began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. It's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Scanning the field, it's King. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Caught over the middle, it's Thompson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jackets. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. This return. Swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. And you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Takes the handoff. It's Washington. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The shotgun running play call. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive. Now they begin from their own 11. To the air. It's King. The sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. At the 30 now. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Lyle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play out.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive and at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive in the 18. They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Back to pass. It's King. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He can go. The 30. They finally bring him down to 1 after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. The sure hands. It's Moore. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. Design quarterback run. Make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
Miami, 10. Georgia Tech, 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll run the option. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. How about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
17, Georgia Tech, 7.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up in their own 14. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Scanning the field. It's King. Gets the ball out as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets some space among the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains out that incompletion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. Oh, and it's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
I think we're both a little bit surprised here that they threw the football. They've been controlling the line of scrimmage and running the football in this drive and being very effective. I think the defense started to cheat up, trying to stop this running game, and they just took a shot, threw the football, and the defense catches a break with the interception.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. They'll give it to the back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Another call by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Miami, 24. Georgia Tech, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship. Huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts that take it to the house.
Bringing it out. It's Carr. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down on the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Took contact on the throw. Oh, what a grab!
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. The Hurricanes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Lyle. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the 1st half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He keeps it on the design run. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts from inside the 20. He breaks free. Can he make it? Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Who's going to score?
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
31, Georgia Tech.
The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw over the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
They finally stop a big play, moves the ball to the 22. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Lyle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Canes move into the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route, the catch made. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
UVA puts them up 17 now. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Back out on the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's King. What a catch, heads up off the deflection. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo. QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Carr. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Wilson. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. The drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Grab behind the line. It's Carr. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. He's on third down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lyle. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball with the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
That makes the score Miami 45, Georgia Tech 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mays. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back. It's King. Off target with a throw. Incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds his man. It's Mays. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Thompson. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass is incomplete. Unclear where the intended receiver was that time. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. He has first down yardage at the 46. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
To throw, it's King. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. But the game just good enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. as this offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return. What the heck? Sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can he do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible, because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Leaning on the run game here late. Finding some room at the 25. Who's in the clear? They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. The pocket breaking down. Just standing there, gets hit again. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. You've already converted 4 for 4 on 4th down. Why not go for it again? See if they can stay perfect. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Looking for a late deep shot. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. want to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And they heave it deep downfield. Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in wanting the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Breaks an open space. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. To throw, it's King. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Yellow Jackets come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. We'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.